After initial masquerading, US has finally agreed to export raw materials for COVID-19 vaccines to India. US President Joe Biden on Sunday has said Washington is determined to help India in the time of its crisis. Hello and Namaskar, I am Manish Sharma and you are watching GangaTimes.com. Just as India sent assistance to United States as our hospitals were strained early in the pandemic, we are determined to help India in its time of need, Joe Biden said in a tweet. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval is credited with the US decision to resume export of vaccine raw material. He had a 45-minute phone call with his American counterpart Jack Sullivan on Sunday, during which the US assured delivery of assistance in 48 hours. This immediate supply of raw materials will be extremely helpful in ramping up the production of COVID vaccines in India. Meanwhile, US Vice President Kamala Harris also tweeted in support of India's need. The US is working closely with the Indian government to rapidly deploy additional support and supplies during an alarming COVID-19 outbreak. After Doval's long conversation with Sullivan, America's National Security Council released a statement saying that the US is working around the clock to deploy available resources and supplies. To help treat COVID-19 patients and protect frontline health workers in India, the United States has identified supplies of therapeutics, rapid diagnostic test kits, ventilators and personal protective equipments PPE that will immediately be made available for India. The United States also is pursuing options to provide oxygen generation and related supply on an urgent basis, reads the statement. In April 2020, India exported hydroxychloroquine and paracetamol to the US and 86 other countries during the first wave of corona. It is also believed that the public pressure is also behind the US decision to export the raw materials to India. It is believed that the reason behind US agreeing to export COVID vaccines raw material is the huge public pressure from not only India but also from across the world. The United States had to face huge criticism when it blocked the export of raw materials to India. One of the top trends in India was Boycott America on Twitter and other social media platforms in India. Adar Poonawalla, the CEO of Serum Institute of India, had also tweeted on 16th April demanding to lift ban on raw material exports. He urged Joe Biden to lift the embargo of raw material exports out of the US so the vaccine production can be ramped up. So now we talk about the China angle in making US agree to export its COVID vaccines raw materials. Even during the pandemic, China has not stopped playing the game of geopolitics. The Communist Party of China's mouthpiece, Global Times, tried to spread antagonism between India and the US by calling the latter a selfish and unreliable partner. The Global Times headlines read, US slammed for selfish, indifferent response to India's call for help amid devastating COVID-19 crisis. This might also have played a key role in US acting instantly to India's request. One of the very unknown facts that not many talks about is that an Indian biopharmaceutical firm VAV Life Sciences, that is headquartered in Mumbai, has signed an agreement with America's Pfizer and Moderna to supply phospholipids, which is an important ingredient in mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccines. It must have been in the USA policymakers' mind while deciding whether or not to export COVID-19 raw materials to India. Hello guys, if you like our video, please click on the like button and share as much as possible. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please do subscribe. Thank you.